Hello everyone, and welcome. I'm Kiv, your favorite degenerate, and today I want to talk to you all about Halo Infinite's campaign getting some DLC. Hell yeah, that feels good to say. And also some new environments for us to explore around Zeta Halo. So this video is following on from one made by Kevin Cool. He does great content, and I know that my channel is tiny compared to his, but I have to give credit where credit is due. He did manage to connect a few dots that I had suggested in one of my earlier videos talking about campaign DLC. So he also came to the same conclusion, and he also backed that up with some info from the Halo Infinite art book. And from that art book, you can actually see that there are lots of suggestions and lots of concept art of different environments for Halo Infinite on Zeta Halo. Now, we have only got the Pacific Northwest as an inspiration for what we've got in the campaign right now. So here's where it gets good. In the art book, there are some areas of concept art which show different environments. And some of these pieces of art haven't been released to the general Halo community. It's purely there in the art book for people who buy and put the money into that. So you get the little extra tidbits of beautiful artwork. So this is one of the first ones. It's a really nice temple mixed with like a swampy environment, and it gives me Delta Halo vibes from Halo 2. And I just loved those missions. I thought they had a great aesthetic, so I'd love to see that come back. And this other piece of concept art which has a lush green grassy plain, and right next door you've got this really arid desert, and it looks awesome. So I'd love to see that as well as a Zeta Halo expansion. Do I think this is going to happen in the near future? Probably not, because the campaign team is going to be focusing on getting co-op campaign to work first. So I would say it's very possible, and it could have even been planned, but it would be a fair bit of a wait before we actually saw this in-game. Now, I will be the first to admit that desert environments in a lot of other games don't work well, but I genuinely think Infinite could make it all work, because when you mix in the Forerunner structures and some banished bases, scattered marines to help out, and all of the wonderful things that you can do and explore in the normal campaign, having new and fresh environments to explore, and also potentially co-op with a friend, I mean, I think that would be a great experience. Another thing that I think a lot of people have forgotten is that the 2018 reveal trailer had a desert environment in it. You could actually see a UNSC tent which had a little comm station, and it looked really cool, but you actually come across that same sort of stuff all the time in the campaign. It's literally the same. And you've also got in the background those broken Forerunner stone halo rings that you can see, which have kind of fallen apart, and you also come across that in the campaign as well. So it's like the same assets are there, and they've already got a cinematic cutscene of it. So the way I see this, that desert environment was either cut from the main game, so it was either cut content, or it was planned DLC. I'm not sure which one it was, but that's my guess. Also, don't forget that Halo Infinite is an open world game, and it would be a very simple thing to have DLC added to the game as a new area. We do know from the story that certain parts of the ring were still under banished control even after the main campaign was finished. So it wouldn't fight with the story, and organization-wise, we know that 343 has tried this approach before with Spartan Ops, trying to continue on as a DLC continued story after a campaign is finished. So once again, it does line up with the history, and 343 has gotten a hell of a more positive response from not just Halo fans, but the gaming community overall about Infinite's campaign. So pretty much, as far as I see it, there is no reason not to do a Halo Infinite DLC for the campaign. The feedback is great, and I think a lot of people are already asking for more. So I think that's something that 343 should give the community and also fans in general. So let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. Do you like this idea, or do you have any other suggestions that you think they should do instead? Let me know, and thank you all for watching until the very end. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so we can hit 1K as well. It's all part of the great journey. I've been Kiv, and I'll see you all on the next one.